Hi guys, and welcome to April 11th, day 11 of Camp Nano April. And what better way to start a vlog than by outlining what I need to write? Because I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's actually not easy for me to continuously think of what happens next in my story without brainstorming for a few minutes beforehand. I have some water, I have some vibes, we'll pull up a lo-fi playlist, cue time lapse. Okay, so I've got a decent plan for half of chapter 7. I might not get the chance to film me writing that later today. I will update you as soon as I can. Hey guys, it is the night of April 11th. It is almost April 12th. And yes, I did change shirts. I didn't write that much today. In fact, I just did my writing and we've got 536 words and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna log it into Nano right now. Sorry for not much footage on the first day of this vlog. There will be more tomorrow. I was working on the beginning of chapter 7 because I had more ideas for that part. But tomorrow I will work on finishing the end of chapter 6 and more of chapter 7. Let's update my progress. We are just in time. A little less than I would like, but it's all good. End of April 11th. Do you remember how I said there was going to be lots more vlog and lots more writing today? Tomorrow? Well, it's tomorrow. It's April 12th and it's a Monday. It's just not really happening today. I've had a lot of late nights and assignments due recently and I don't know if I'm making excuses for not writing, trying to justify not writing, or just updating you. But a problem I'm having is I don't know what else happens in chapter 7. My outlining has it doesn't lead me to my next beat in the story. I know what that beat is, but I don't know how to get there, and that's stopping my story. Word count is around 11,000 words, I think. Maybe 10 and a half. What I can manage tonight, what I can put mental effort towards, is I can work more on my outline. And if I do any writing today, it will not be that much. Or I should say, if I write any new words in the draft. Outlining is writing, but not for Nano's eyes. Sometimes you feel really up for it, and sometimes you don't. You just have to learn to accept what your brain is giving you, and if your brain is not giving you all the happy chemicals for a day like Monday, then you work with what you got. I'm gonna try to do some outlining, and if I can't get anywhere, that's okay too. Don't be so hard on yourself. This is meant to be fun. This is a creative process. This is a hobby. There's no pressure on it now. It's just a first draft. You've never written this story before. Of course you don't know how it goes yet. Little pep talk for me there. Okay, see you in the next vlog clip, whenever that may be. I'm so tired. I only managed to do some outlining tonight, but at least I figured out what chapter 7 should be. For Nano's sake, let's log 2 sentences. This is a freebie, it's a preview. No context, just radical sentences. Continuing where I left off in chapter 7. That's all you're getting. Okay, and that is 19 words, bringing our total to 10,678, or, according to Nano, 10,682. We're just gonna ignore that one. It's fine. I'm sure I'll be able to hit 20,000, and if not by April 21st, then certainly by the end of camp. It's okay, I'm doing it, I'm handling it. I am glad that I returned to my document and managed to get some outlining done, even though I really felt drained. I felt unmotivated, but I'm glad I opened the document and tried to write something. An outline just kind of came to me probably from the practice of opening the document in the first place. End of April 12th. And an end to Monday. Gotta get that good stretch in. You must stretch before you write. It's a rule. Hey guys, it is April 13th, day 3 of this vlog. It's just after 10, so now I'm going to do some writing, as you do. I think I'm going to finish chapter 7 and maybe add some more to chapter 6 that I kind of left behind. Yes, I still remember that chapter 4 is not finished yet, but that's for future Grayson to figure out. I spent some time in between my classes today researching ancient monarchy systems, specifically the Japanese shogunate, the Chinese dynasties, and the Vietnamese dynasties, which were for the most part controlled by China, but they did have their own period of independence. There's a lot of little bits of Asian influence in this book, and I'm not keeping it localized to one culture. It's a bit of a mix, and I'm trying my best not to keep it biased to one country or history. I am also working on finding names for characters that feel appropriate and not too westernized, though I do believe this book is a blending of European and Asian cultures surrounding the feudal system. It's quite interesting to me, at least to research. We'll see if it's actually executed well. Tonight I want to write over 1,000 words, and if that's just 1,001, that's good enough. Yes, so I'm going to lower you just a bit, and as a special treat, I'm going to listen to my Taylor Swift. I listened to Taylor Swift music for my last project I worked on, and I haven't listened to any music this time around. I'm wondering if it'll fit the same vibe, if I can work with the same playlist for multiple projects, or if I need to figure something else out. I have been listening to a lot of lo-fi playlists. One of my favorites is the Avatar: The Last Airbender lo-fi playlist. That one has the do 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 do. You know, that little middle marimba kind of thing. And if not, there it is, wherever I put it on screen. Stay on task, Grayson. We're doing some writing. Cue time lapse. And I hope I was in frame for all that. And I will use my headphones that I found. Very grateful for that. You know what? I'm gonna switch to my lo-fi playlists instead of the Taylor Swift, because I have noticed it is making me less focused. Also, Animal Crossing Rain lo-fi slaps. Okay, and I finished chapter 7 with the new 1,211 words, and our total is now 11,888. A very satisfying number, in my opinion. Right on track. End of April 13th. Hey, it is April 14th, and I have a few minutes before my religion class later. Right now I'm going to be adding a little to chapter 5, probably around 200 words, and I'll let you know how far I get. Well, it turns out my class is canceled, so more writing for me. And if you're wondering the lo-fi I'm using, it's Deep Within the Forest Chill Lo-Fi Hip-Hop Mix, Dream Hop Music. I just added 493 words to chapter 5, and now my total word count is 12,381. And that's good for my word count, but perhaps not so good for the writing stream I have at 5 o'clock. But I'm sure I will get some more writing done. It will be very productive. The reason I worked in chapter 5 today is because I don't have an outline for chapter 8 yet, so that's something I'm planning on getting done during this Discord chat. I'm sorry if you can hear construction noises outside. We have new neighbors moving in, and their gigantic truck is on the street. There's nothing I can do about that. But the good thing is you get to listen to lo-fi while I write this stream. Time for the stream. It's April 14th, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I'm gonna do some outlining before everyone gets here. Starting the stream now. Every time I sit down to write and I have an issue because if I haven't spent a good 30 minutes outlining or at least thinking about what needs to happen, I can't write it. And all I end up doing is just adding to previous chapters, and it's not advancing anything.
I have the same issue. I just have to do the same. I have to sit down and think about what's coming next before I can start.
When I started this project, I only knew a quarter of the stuff that was gonna happen, and it has brought exciting things.
And somebody was like, how much outlining do you have to do for this? And she's like, oh, I don't outline. I'm just like, what?
Okay, maybe I can start chapter 8 now. I can do it. $497. Not bad. You're not allowed to read any of this. Okay, and for the stream, I got 497 words. Not bad, right? I'm gonna log this into Nano and see how many words I've gotten for today. I'm pretty sure it's just under 1,000. But yeah, I've got a quarter of chapter 8 done. I added more to chapter 5 earlier. I'm more pleased with where I'm at now than where I was Monday. The problem with writing a court fantasy is that you have to create everything that you want, like how is it structured. I got a little more clarity today. And if I choose to write any more today, there will be another vlog clip. But for now, end of April 14th. And later, I wrote 188 words. Hello, it is April 15th, and oh boy, do I have some outlining to do. But let's be honest, when do I not have outlining to do? It's honestly ridiculous. I should just set out like 4 hours, maybe one day. Right now, my story is just over 13,000 words. Technically, in keeping with my goal, I should be at 15,000 today. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna end up just over 14,000 today, which means at some point I'll have to make up those words. That's certainly not impossible. So right now I'm gonna outline and figure out what I need to do. And when I do figure that out, I will get to writing. Yes, I did it! Chapter 8 is now 2,002 words, which means I have added 1,308 words for April 15th. Very good number. I will bring you closer to see my total. So 1,300 new words, and our total is 14,403. That is 700 words behind where I should be for April 15th, but as I've already demonstrated, I'm chipping away at it. Almost 15,000 words in 15 days. Really good. And I'm very happy with this word count for today. And look at that. So, to wrap up this vlog, I know this week was a bit spotty for some days, but like I said before, as a writer, we have to work with what our brain is giving us on any given day. I'm thankful for the time that I was able to put into my work this week, even though exams and assignments are looming. I'm proud of what I managed to get accomplished. Let me know, as usual, how your Nano project is doing, if you've hit any bumps in the road so far. I'd like to know your own take on writer's block. I don't think I had it this week. What do you do with your writing when you feel unmotivated? Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this vlog. If you would like to see more in the future, plus writing advice videos, please consider subscribing down below and liking this video. Alright, that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Roll time lapse. Can do it. I'm quite close, aren't I? Nice. Crushing it.